The real estate market is booming as more and more people are looking to live the American dream. But when searching for a new home, you're also going to want to find the best rate on a new mortgage. That's where the mortgage professionals at Downtown Financial Group come in.
My name is Victoria Mendez, and I'm a co-founder and mortgage loan officer at Downtown Financial Group. The company was started back in 2017, and the mission is really creating generational wealth through homeownership. It's helping people go from renters to homeowners.
With so many different types of loan options available, it can be hard for anyone to make sense of it all, especially a first-time home buyer. So, what does the process look like when first getting started?
The process of pre-qualifying a client is really simple. It's really, we have a conversation about who they are, what they do for a living, how they earn income, and what motivates them to purchase a home or to want to explore the goal of homeownership. There's documentation that we require, and it's pretty simple. They fill out an online application after we have a great conversation about their eligibility, and then we move on to the next step, which is going through the pre-approval process. There are three key factors when it comes to determining interest rate. One is how much down payment you're going to put down, the type of credit score that you have, and also the type of home that you want to buy. The banks always look at that, and the rule of thumb is greater the risk, higher the rate. Lower the risk, lower the rate. So if you put a little more down payment, then you might get a better rate than someone who's just coming in with 3.5% down. So it's always really important to consider the rule of three when you are exploring your interest rate options. Good time to refinance is always when you have a change in finances, or maybe you want to do some home remodeling projects. And so many people use a refinance as an opportunity to maybe shift, pay off some debt. Maybe they want to lower their payment. And so it's a great opportunity for people to explore how can they leverage the equity into their home to accomplish a lot of their goals that they'd like to achieve for the long run.
It's also important to understand that there are plenty of loan options available that you'll need a seasoned mortgage broker to help you navigate through.
So the most common loan options available, or the loan programs, you've got quite a few of them. You have FHA, which is good for all of our first-time home buyers. Also, maybe people that want to explore putting just 3.5% down instead of the normal 20%. Then we also have VA loans, which are dedicated for our veterans. They're amazing programs because they allow our veterans to come with zero down payment, also come in with no mortgage insurance, which saves them a lot of money on their payment. Then we also have USDA loans. USDA loans are great for people in rural areas that maybe they want a little more land, just don't want to pay the expensive budget that they would normally in a metropolitan area. So these are really great programs because they also offer zero down payment. And then, of course, we have our non-traditional programs, which are really dedicated to people like our entrepreneurs, our freelancers, or people that want a little more creativity when it comes to out-of-the-box financing in helping them achieve their home ownership goal of buying a home. So there's definitely quite a few options when it comes to purchasing a home in regards to leveraging these specialty programs.
When it comes to finding the best rates, isn't it better to go through your existing bank rather than a brokerage?
So one of the main misconceptions is if you bank there, you have to apply there. Or if I go to that bank, I have to get a bank loan from them, right? They're the only ones that can offer me that option. When the reality is there's plenty of other banks out there, or lenders, mortgage brokerages, that offer you the opportunity to have a tailored and a custom approach when it comes to your finances. No one's finances are the same. My finances are different from the next person. And so when I go to a local bank, I have to be treated just like mine is the same as the next guy. Versus using a mortgage brokerage, they allow you the opportunity to really take a deep dive and see how they can take a custom tailored approach with the programs that are available to help you ensure that you get the best deal, the best payment, because you're making that payment for the next 30 years. So why wouldn't you want to make sure that you have all of your bases covered?
There are plenty of other things you'll need to consider before buying a home, from maintenance to taxes to location, just to name a few.
So the one thing that I would encourage everyone to think about as they're exploring whether they're home ownership or they already have a home is always get a financial checkup. Just like you do a physical when you're about to take on a marathon, right? You've got a marathon of 30 years with this next home or with this home that you're currently in. Get a financial checkup. Whether it's, I don't know if my credit's good enough, Let the experts handle that. Everyone qualifies. It's our jobs as professionals to find out how you qualify. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith and say, hey, maybe it's my time. The reality is you're already paying for a house. The difference is it yours or is it your landlord's? And so I would just always encourage everyone to take that leap of faith, explore the option, because if you can't do it now, you will eventually do it later.
Want to know more about mortgage loan services? Visit downtownfinancialgroup.com or designingspaces.tv.